The dancing flicker of Luna's candle chases away the darkness. She had drank a lot of water the night before, a trick her grandpa had taught her if she needed to wake up before the sun. After loading her pillowcase with supplies for the day's journey, she sets out to Corbat's house, hoisting the sack over one shoulder. The streets are lonely as she approaches the front door of the darkened house.
I knew it. He overslept again.
She reaches for the door, but stops suddenly when a loud snarl erupts from the other side.
Oh no! A bear's intruded and eaten him.
Pushing the fear into the back of her mind, she slowly opens the door and peers into the darkness. Inside, she sees Corbat still asleep in his bed, snoring loud enough to wake a stone. Gently, Launa shakes him.
Wake up, Corbat. We've got to be at the master's house before dawn.
The boy rubs the sleep from his eyes. I was up earlier, but you were still asleep, so I came back home and went to bed.
I don't believe you. Look, you haven't even prepared for the trip.
She helps him gather some food and water and then hurries him out the door. They travel through the darkness and deep into the forest, up a steep mountain, the sounds of the night providing a musical accompaniment to their journey. Up ahead, Launa sees a shadow moving in the distance as something skitters across the ground. Did you hear that? What was that?
Oh, don't worry, Corbat. It's probably just a rabbit out hunting early for its breakfast.
As Corbat's legs begin to tire, he complains. I should be in my nice warm bed right now. He is interrupted by the rustling of the branches up above them. It's just me, Corbat. Who are you? I already told you who I am. Now identify yourself.
Corbat, stop being silly. It's just some old owl. Hurry up or we're going to be late.
As the black sky lightens to gray and their legs become heavy with fatigue, Corbat is startled by the sound of a growl. It's a bear! It's gonna eat us!
Corbat, that growl's just your empty stomach because you didn't wake up early enough to eat breakfast. Here, I brought snacks.
How much further is it to Mr. Adoy's place anyway? I think we're lost.
It can't be far now, Corbat. I can see the sky and it's growing brighter. The master said that he'd train us if we got there before the sun came up. I think if we push on, we just might make it.
They push on into the waning darkness. As the sun peeks its face above the horizon, the children come upon a large field. In the distance, they can see Mr. Adoy yoking his ox to its cart. Corbat falls to his knees in despair. All that effort for nothing. We're too late.
We're not too late. The sun's not all the way up, and look, the master's not even on his cart. Come on, Corbat, I'll race you.
Launa is off in a flash, deftly dodging large rocks, making her way across the field to the master. You could never beat me in a foot race, Launa. You're gonna need that head start. Using the strength of his legs and the length of his stride to his advantage, he hurdles each obstacle, making a straight line to the master. Looking back, Launa notices Corbat overtaking her. Mimicking his strategy, she leaps over the next rock in her path, gaining some confidence. As she looks ahead, she sees a large boulder laying in her path, and thinks to herself,
I can make that one too.
However, the effort of her short legs were not as strong as her confidence, as her toe catches the tip of the stone, sending her hurtling through the air and landing face first in the dirt. Corbat taunts her as he passes. Ha ha! You've always been so clumsy. That's why you could never beat me. Launa winces in pain as she wipes the blood from her knee. Ignoring the burning in her muscles and the pounding in her chest, she pushes herself to her feet. Forcing her body to respond to her will, she takes off after Corbat in a desperate attempt to regain her lead. The boy is the first one to reach Mr. Adoy. Hey, old man, where are you going? I thought you were going to train us today. The dawn is gone, and the early bird has already returned to its nest.
Master, we worked so hard to get here, and the sun's not all the way up. Please, is there some way we can prove ourselves?
I can see the sweat upon your brow, and your will is strong. If you are really willing to prove yourself, I do have one more task that you could help with.